Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone's doing very well today, and you're having an alright kind of day. You know, you're not doing anything too extreme, or you're not wearing yourself out. It's Thursday, which means tomorrow is Friday, which means that is the start of the weekend for most people. So that is good news. But yeah, hope everyone's doing really well. Yeah, Hunter, you better watch that film later. But hello to everyone who's watching. So I think we've got Ouija in there, Selmo, J26, General Patch, Hunter, Mark Stacey. I've got to do it now. I've got to do it now. Layla, hello, how you doing? Frolington Smythe, Oxy, what up? Kurikenchi Vortex.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that GIF and that sound together, but thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. So I said, we've got some new alerts going on at the moment. That's one of them. Over there, that was the Milky Ocelot combined with a really creepy oh yeah sound. But thank you. As far as donation alerts go, it embarrasses me. And I do it every time. Those GIFs are weird. They're meant to be weird. But there you go. Commander Hole on the Head, was that an odd suggestion to use a hit scan build? The deepest message you have ever seen on a live stream, that's for sure. Slumber, please don't advertise, man. Don't self-advertise, self-promote. It's rude, isn't it? Catboy, you want to get you through some of this biology revision. I don't know if you knew, mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, and ATP is the energy currency of the human body. I hope you like that one. Silverwolf, hello. Yeah, Riley, it was kind of intentional that I did that with the weirdness. That was I felt like it had to happen. But there it is. Now, just so everyone knows what we're doing today, I'm going to be heading over to where the community goal is happening. Now, you're probably going to say, what community goal? Because there isn't one showing up in the map. But the community goal, you see on the galaxy map, you can't see it yet. It's happening though, because on the launcher, on the Elite Dangerous launcher, it says, right, it says, right here, earn rewards by handing in combat bonds at the prelude to victory in the Eurubia system. So, we're going to head over there. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I am actually, and that was, so that ends next week. Combat CG. So we've got a war. Now, obviously, that's going to be fight for the Empire. We're going to actually fight for the other side. And that's my plan, because I don't particularly like the Empire. So we're gonna fight for these independents. But basically what's happened is apparently when things eventually proliferate across servers and update and it'll be fully visible, the community goals are, so it's a war. It's going to be two opposite sides. So apparently one is fight for the Empire, and one is going to be fight for the Keltim Empire League, I guess. But it's to do with the engineer Liz Ryder. Yeah, you had better go. We haven't got long to go, you know. But yeah, so Mark, what happens is combat bonds are when you fight in a conflict zone and it's part of a war. When you kill a target that you have selected the killed from the target, depending on which side you choose when you enter a conflict zone, you get awarded combat bonds. And combat bonds you can then go and hand in, and you get money for it. Nice and simple, not too complicated, and you can they kind of scale. You get low, medium, and high threat ones. Depending on which one you go to, depends on how difficult it is. But I'm going to be working on being a better pilot today. It's my key focus. I've got my FDL, and it is a Riley, yeah, fight for Liz. Apparently, there is storyline behind it. There is storyline. We will have to get down there, Vortex, and we'll know. I'm jumping in a few. That's an interesting point. So Layla, is it Layla or Leela? 1 for Layla, 2 for Leela. Do that. So I'm against the Empire because I don't particularly agree with what they do, and they're the establishment more or less. And as an independent dictator, Layla, got it. Thank you. Because it's you never know, do you? Hey Chris, how you doing? I've seen you've just logged in the game. I assume you're going to be coming to join in the spiciness. So what I'm doing is I'm working on firing my PvP FDL against PvE, but it's going to be a slightly better situation. Yeah, Chris, show on the launcher there is a community goal. And it's actually okay, right? It's up on the website now. So we've got fight for Liz Ryder and the Euribia Blue Mafia, or fight for the Empire. Now, what I'm going to do, Shreds, I haven't flown it enough to think about putting my hand in my pocket for one yet, so I'll have to give it a go. But yeah, we're off to go and... Right, the storyline is... The bombs used in the recent terrorist attacks on 4 Imperial starports may have been developed by Liz Ryder, an engineer in the Euribia system. The Imperial Internal Security Service published this report, saying analysis of the station traffic revealed that the explosives were delivered on cargo transports linked to the Euribia Blue Mafia, a notorious anarchist organisation that we have reason to believe is secretly supplying the Enamela. The Euribia Blue Mafia is protecting the demolitions expert Liz Ryder, who we strongly suspect of designing the specialist weapons used in the starport bombings. As they have refused to cooperate, the state of war has been declared until she's surrendered to our custody. Anna Westergaard, a spokesman of the Blue Euribia Mafia, broadcast this emergency message. This is an outrageous invasion by the Empire. Yes, it is. We categorically deny any involvement with the NMLA. I urgently call upon our supporters and anyone who cares about freedom to help us defend Liz Ryder as well as our independence. Now, I care about the independence side of it because we're an independent dictatorship. I don't agree with the Empire and the things that they do. They seem to really kind of be oppressive. I don't agree with slavery, apart from my slaves, and all that kind of stuff. So, Shreds, mate, gotta go and protect Liz. Gotta go tell her what's up. But yeah, we'll go off to go and do that. So it's we're gonna go and take care of some business down there and see what happens. So we're getting ready to go and jump the carrier. And then once we jump the carrier, we'll get on involved and we will hopefully make ourselves some credits, sign up for the community goal. I'm picking Liz's one, but when we get there, remind me, Vortex, to check the system panel to see what is up for grabs, because normally in a war, there is the opportunity to swap a station asset over or something like that. So we will have a look. You would, but you're at work. Bin him off, Shreds. Bin him off. Balthazar, it wasn't just Ashling's systems, though. Hunter, when does it jump? 2 minutes. You've missed it. If anyone's in Hiller, you've missed it. Yeah, it's jumping in 2 minutes 47. Services have been suspended. So yeah, we're off to go do that. Hopefully it'll be fun. Brian M, if you sell absolutely everything, then you can afford a carrier. Yippee! Don't sell everything. You need to make sure that you've got, I'd say at least $1 billion in the bank after buying a fleet carrier and outfitting it. So that's that to be considered. But yep, we're getting ready to jump. So Chris, you're on a quest to unlock all permit systems. You heard it has good Who from? Catboy, I do like my carrier. This is the victory class one. I'm yet to see a paint job I like the look of. So, Gary, I'm in PG, mate. So we're going to start in PG. Then we will be switching over to open later on, because it's my new thing, is community goals in open, until I get sick of getting blown up. And then I'll come back. That's the plan. I think it's a good plan. I'd love to be able to watch my carrier jump from somewhere apart from stuck inside it. Like, why am I not standing? I've got a point on the screen. Why am I not standing at the front of it there? Yeah, Brian, it does. It forces you inside. Fetini, hello, how you doing? Ronan, I agree. The paint jobs for carriers are ugly as sin. Really ugly. But yeah, you can see what the bridge should be, and where I'd rather be. That there at the front. I assume it's at the front, in the middle. Hunter, that could be good for you if we're gonna make the jump. Revco, you're saying no Azure skin for the carrier? Unlikely. The newest toy, isn't it? I don't think we would. But yeah, you see I got pulled into the game says I'm in solo. That could be because I'm jumping, Gary. Hang on, I need to double check. Barry Lewis, hello, how you doing? Hang on, wait, you're not the Barry Lewis who does the cooking show on YouTube, are you? KM22 Raven, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It says I've been in solo. Oh. Maybe I am. Oops. That'll be logging in to get stuff sorted out. Well, Layla, it's not the most exciting thing, as you can tell. The sounds are amazing, but that's it. Right, I think we have arrived. Catboy, do I get paid for that hat? If only, right? It changes automatically, which I'm not a fan of. Okay, conflict zones. You're not me. You want the barrier. Oh, well, that's the important bit, isn't it? That you're the one that likes Elite, because that means you're here, and that's good. We want that to happen. Yeah, I am very much looking forward to that. I mean, we're not going to get the paint jobs until the 27th, are we? So the paint jobs we're talking about is where if you already own Horizons on the 27th or from the 27th, you Horizons and the base game are being rolled into one. So those that already own it are getting a paint job for every single ship and fighter in the game. And those who just buy those who've just bought Elite Dangerous will get a free upgrade, which I think is pretty cool, pretty good. Right, we need to check to see the status to see what is on offer, because we're friendly with the Blue Mafia. So, anything up for grabs? No. Nothing is up for grabs. But yeah, I feel like I have a natural kind of like, oh sorry mate, I'm going to be sticking with the Blue Mafia because I'm already allied with them. Othello, there's currently no plans for it to be released on PS5 or Xbox Series X. We'll check what mode I'm in. I'm in solo. That's fun. Let me change over. Too many private groups. Come on, be easy. Come on, make it easier for me to get. Come on. If you're talking about any alarms you can hear in the background, by the way, that's police. Tell you what they're not doing though. Anything helpful that I have reported to them. Right. Okay, so we need to go to one of the places. Oh, I can assume this is where we go. Let's have a look. I don't know where the CG is, where we pick it up. Because Prelude to Victory is the Celtim Empire League, who we're not really fans of. But that is the Blue Mafia, so we'll go there. Revco, I have the basic one. Just the basic one. The one it comes with. The only option I have is the Midnight Black. Or the Black Friday one, should I say. Which does look nice. But doesn't lend itself to pictures very well. So we might change the black. Oh, I've immediately been found by someone who apparently is closing in on their bounty target. Yeah, Gary, I know, but people have to have your address for that. Please note there's not an invitation. And also, highly unlikely. Chris is Conflict Zone 1. So it's not a bounty. It's a war. I think there's some real BGS god handing going on in here. Yeah, precious safe speed. Yeah, Chris, I am. I'm trying to get better at flying it. So what we're going to be doing is conflict zones are going to be purely FA off. Because I need to get the hang of it. I need to get used to not jerking the controls and staying like smooth movements. It isn't particularly engineered for PvE, but it won't make a difference. Wing invitation, WeJet. Thank you very much. Have to give it a go. Yeah, Chris, I don't like it because I'm not very good at it. And as we know, here's the superior way of flying. Right, fight for Liz, because we believe in freedom. Now this is actually going to be an interesting one. Right, no contributions yet. So let's go and get ourselves straight in and see if we can get in the... we're going straight for the closest high. Get involved. Revco, you need some engineering. I will say that. You need to have some engineering for NPCs because they are all engineered. But what you have isn't a huge impact on your performance, though. Topla, hello, how you doing? And Othello, how you doing, mate? Yeah, Midnight Black does look good on everything, although there are some ships that you don't have that paint job for, which is a shame. Try to get my wing beacon on there nice and early. Right, everyone on YouTube, If you feel like it, please hit the like button. I would genuinely appreciate it. I'm not making that up when I say that. It is helpful. Nightbot, yeah, I'm hoping this Christmas there will be one. That's what I'm really hoping for, a gold FDL paint job to be around. Because Christmas is always a good time for them. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I still want a gold fleet carrier. Could you imagine it? It would be so obnoxious. Like, beautiful and obnoxious. Like, so ugly it's beautiful again. That kind of thing. I want that to happen. Chris, yeah, with purple engines. Because gold with purple engines is where it's at for everything. Right, so Toddler, what you want to do is you do want to sell off equipment first, modules first, because you get full price back for modules, but you get you get 75% of your thing back. Ship price, whole price, I think 75, or maybe 90% of your whole price back. That's gonna be the way to do it. See, I like the gold one because I typically use the black writing and stuff for it, and I don't use the I don't really use the triple elite one. Leopard print seats, you say? Madness. Oh, hello. This will be fun. As soon as we already I'm like, maybe FA off was a mistake. Eek. Yep, Chris, PA and hammers, that's what we've got. Sergio, yeah, the answer really is whatever you prefer. Yeah, FA off University of Mouse, this is going to be rough. I don't really want to do that though. If I can get good at FA off with he just stopped. Ugh. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I won't be doing that just yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go for the old toggle. We're obviously going to make loads of money off this guy. Ah! Yeah, he's dead. I've got crimes off. What do I recommend your first Gutenberg purchase? Don't. Because I don't like them. I don't particularly like them. Mickey, hi, how you doing? Revco, no Halloween stuff yet. Halloween isn't a huge thing in the UK. The only Halloween stuff in stores... Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you meant in the store here. No, in the stores, as in like actual shops here in the UK, yeah. Oh yeah, it's there. It's not a bigger thing. But no, I'm not a fan of Gutenberg ships in particular. Although you can find some good loadouts for them, which help. You're an Nightbot. You're right. Vass says no, don't give up. Wouldn't I give up? I'm not giving up. I'm doing my focusing on being a better pilot. Got to do. Practice, Commander Glass is the answer. Practice. Hollis the Santa Factory. Hello, how you doing? Practice, practice, practice. We're going to go FA off, and it's not going to be great because I'm using fixed weapons, but FA off if you're using gimbaled isn't too much of a challenge, because all you have to do is point roughly in the right direction. I want to be pointing at the right direction. Catboy, yep. Fear not the man who has kicked, who has like practiced a 10,000 kicks, but fear the man who has practiced the one kick 10,000 times. I do like the way it keeps targeting the wrong stuff. Okay, there we go. So we are fighting for the Mafia. Oh, let's pick ourselves a good, juicy target. Oh, and I'm gonna have to. Leaving FA off is potentially a very frustrating experience, but we're away with it. Like, it doesn't stand much of a chance, does it? Could be a lot of concentration. Othello, Hotus. This is going to be a problem. Like, at this rate, I'm not going to get a hit off, am I? All right, we clipped it. We clipped it. We clipped it. But this guy is drifting mad. Mad drift. Oh, come on! Outrageous behaviour. Yeah, getting close is going to be hard. Like, I'm expecting this to be a difficult and possibly frustrating situation. But I mean, there are people out there who do. Holostas Factory, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Right, let's try and focus on this Warzone correspondent. Yeah, Chris, it's just me reading chat, mate. That's all. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'm not able to do it, am I? That miss? Definitely missed. Oh, behave. This is gonna be a rough time, guys, so hang on. I definitely just hit him. Because actually I have to correct my movements. I need to make sure I'm not yanking my stick. Jacob, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. How you doing? Like, Yamato, yeah, I'm trying, bud. I'm trying. Lynn, how you doing? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I don't think I'm really ready for if I can't hit this bloody Warzone correspondent, who I feel like at this point might be bugged. Like, my boys are totally clearing up. Oh no, he's not. I just really haven't hit him. At all. Have I genuinely not? No, I did. Yeah, I'm definitely not Commander Deadeye, that's for sure. Yamato, that is exactly my point. That is exactly my point. Like, no one starts off good. I'm much better. I mean, I do have Super Pen and the rails, so it's possible. I'm much better with, like, fixed weapons aren't the issue. It's getting used to flying in general. But the lining up the... Riley, it's the right one to learn. If it's difficult, it's the right one to learn in. Then everything else will seem easy. Chure, I'm not even getting the time to fire at them, to be honest. So I will take the advice of firing at internals. I'll give it a go. It's because I can land FA off and I can turn FA off. I just can't shoot. I just can't shoot with FA off. It's a lot to take in one go. I need some bigger targets. That's really what I need. And Chris, I know what you mean about boosting a lot because it's going to be the quickest way to change. But yeah, I am doing... to change direction. I am flying with a HOTAS. The X-52, it may not be the right thing to do. Because technically, this isn't the first time I've tried this. Right, let's see. No joystick curves either. Larger targets. Larger targets. Got it. We actually hit it. Right, here we go. What's got... Let's keep it calm. Like, I feel as though I'd be better already with something with better time on target. And not noticing the drift as well. Like I said, I don't want to... What I need... there's lots of stuff I have to remember. Like, that boost, the sudden jolt in manoeuvrability you get, I would be much better with hit scan, I think. I think we might have to ditch the PAs and go for something else instead. So we're using purely hit scan weapons, because I can track a target. Tracking advance of a target? Not so easy. Like, that's what I feel. I've got burst lasers kicking around. Because I can definitely hit. So, with hit scan, I can definitely get some shots off. Yeah. Yamato, thank you. I appreciate the belief. It's anticipating the target. I've actually got sturdy mount. I want to say sturdy mount. I'm going to turn off flight assist for a minute. Because what we're going to do, sorry, turn the flight assist back on, is we're going to finish up this conflict zone. Behave. That definitely hit. That should have definitely hit. Right. We're going to finish up the conflict zone. I'm going to change my loadout. That's the plan. And then we'll go. Or not, because we've got something a little bit larger.
Well done, Commander.
I mean, I felt like a hit. But yeah, it's going to take some getting used to, I think.
Great work, Commander. You really made an effort.
We will definitely, yeah, because the reason why, not going to do it. Long range on PAs does, but if you can never fire them because things always overheated, it doesn't help you out much. So let's go and get ourselves back to my carrier. Change the weapons. Because what I don't want to do is do that thing that everyone else does. Which is where you get really frustrated. Where you're trying something difficult, so you go for the most difficult option you can, and then you get really frustrated with it, and then you find yourself in a situation where you just want to give up. I don't want to get to that. I don't want to get to that point early on. And that's my thought. Practice against. I think if I say practice against a carrier, I read two messages at the same time, and I'm like, wait, what? I don't do that. Don't do that at all. That sounds like a nightmare. Like a dangerous nightmare. Is there such a thing as a good nightmare? Although Blue Tunnel isn't great. Blue Tunnel is objectively bad. And we're all getting the Blue Tunnel. Well, excuse me for saying hooray over that. Because that's only a good thing. Sending and receiving. So that's the thing. Yeah, Lynn, combat is my usual thing. Like, PvE combat is my usual thing, so that's probably the best way to do it. But after last week's one, I thought I'd try and give it a go. Mansion Sheets, hello, how you doing? And there are some ships that are easier. Lynn, I'm in that ship I don't mind losing. I got rebuys for days, years, months. So it should be good. I've slowly watched people drop out. Sidewinder! Hooray! I am going to assume there's a lot of people in that one. Madison, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll wait for the gift. Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I just got thrown to desktop as well after that. Huh. Yeah, small and smooth, I think, is the best way to do it, Chris, when it comes to movements. There you go. Philip, hey, how you doing? Indeed. You haven't caught me live for ages. You alright? Yep, that gift and that sound combined give you a real audio-visual treat, I feel like. And that's the idea behind it. But yeah, that's a bit of a... that was, yeah, crash the desktop. I imagine, as usual, there are going to be lots of carriers in this system. There already were when I jumped in. Plus we're going to have a lot of players in the system also. Thought we were in for a disaster there. I couldn't get rid of that GIF. I couldn't do it. I've got to keep it. It's part of the channel now. That's it. So Pip, you're asking why am I playing in private group? There is a reason for this. So, I am trying to learn to fly better with flight assist off. So, rather than me being essentially a super easy target for everyone in open, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get better at flying flight assist off in a controlled environment that I am more comfortable with, until I can go in and be a little bit more of a threat. Now, last week I was playing in open, and it was just a PvP mess. Not even a gank fest, just a war, which is good fun. But I felt really underprepared for it. So I'm doing some preparation now so I can get better. Blue Tunnel. I think a lot of people have been waiting for a combat-based community goal. Well, whilst this is happening, I'm gonna go get myself a beverage, because normally I have myself a beverage when I stream. Stop dry mouth, and I haven't. So we'll let the game crash again, I guess, and give it a go. Or Pipco, I'm getting some decent advice in here from Lynn and from Chris Wu as well. Also, I've got some training lined up with one of the members of my squadron, Taylor Chip, and we'll be doing a bit of that. So, should be good. Well, back in a minute. Did it really take? Yeah, that's all it took, was me to get up. That is classic, isn't it? All it took was me to get up and wander off. Right, so we're going to head back to the Battle Cat, which I don't even know where there it is. And off we go. Hollis, yeah, I've pre-installed, so I am very much looking forward to playing it. I think it unlocks around about 11 PM tonight, so I'm definitely be giving that a go, and in VR. Yeah, number one, you have the bridge. Oh, and then number one is Clive. I'm really looking forward to trying out Star Wars Squadrons. I'm hoping what it does is it plays the way I used to feel X-Wing did when I was a kid. You know, because you go back and you play X-Wing now, and you're like, oh, this is crap. you remember it being really, really good at the time, and you remember feeling like you're in the cockpit. Yeah, you're staying on target, and it's I can't shake him, and you're all over the shop, and you think it's great, but it's not. And when you go back and you play it, but I'm hoping Star Wars Squadrons will very much feel like that, and like it is again. It is what I'm hoping for. It better be good. I'll be upset if it's not, I guess. In VR, I think it's going to be... It's not going to look as nice as it does on Pancake, but in VR... I think it'll look great. Bone Snack, I've not seen anything about Track IR being used, so maybe. Battlefront had a VR mission for PS4. It's fun flying in an X-Wing. Yeah, it's got to be like the test for it. Mods. That is a bot in chat. Can you get rid of him, please? Thank you. How much do I think they'll charge for Odyssey? I'm reckoning 25 to £30. I don't see it being as a full price one. Being honest, I don't think it will be. Oh look. I don't think it's going to be a full £45 game or anything like that. I don't, or a £60 like you get these days. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. But yeah, that's what I reckon, because it's an expansion. And you know, you get two people pay that price versus one person who doesn't want to pay the higher price. I think it's going to be better. Like, you have two people who are going to be more likely to buy a £30 game than you would do two people that want to buy a £60 game. So I think that. Thomas, so just to make sure, you're getting combat bonds from going in conflict zones, right? Because that's where you get them from. So you go into a conflict zone and you pick a side. You've got to pick a side. If you don't pick a side, then you don't get combat bonds either. But what you do end up with is lots of people attacking you. Right. They're not pirates, Philip. I've had a bounty on me, which in a different system. So I have a bounty in the White Templars, and that's why I'm being tracked down. Hooray! It's like, oh, I'm so glad that you're trying to track me down. I really appreciate it. Did you know that what you're doing is illegal in this system? So they come in, they're lawless, and then they attack me. And it's like, nah, tough mate. So, we're going to switch out the 3 plasmas for efficient burst lasers instead. That is the plan. That way we've got some more hit scan. It'll be easier to track. Vulture P, I only killed one person. That was it. Yep, fixed burst lasers. Hollis, I'm using the X52 Pro. And I've been using it for quite a long time. Anti-vulture. The proof that I only killed one person is that I only have the bounty for killing one person at my head. So, Alexander, what I'm going for in my hard points is, like I say, burst lasers. Because it means I only have to worry about one thing. Oh god, I thought the age-old. Hollis, if it works, mate, you've got yourself a nice little bargain. That's what you got there. Now what I'm thinking is this means that I only have to worry about the hit scan. All I have to worry about is tracking the target in one spot. And that's it. See, Hollis, if you manage to fix something, that's really good. That's awesome. Like, is that scramble spectrum? Oversized. Cool. You stuck a 3D printed disc under the spring for tension too. Smart. That's cool, because if you've managed to fix stuff, then you've got yourself a really good bargain. I think you have anyway. Right. I'm hoping this will help for the FA off training. Now, I'm going to do a quick analogy. One of the reasons why I didn't jump straight into open for this, and the reason being is I used to be a professional martial artist. Now, what I found is that if you're fighting someone and you immediately unload everything you have and you beat the crap out of them, they don't learn. That's a bit like what it's going in PvP, because you never know. Like in competitive situations where there's very little to no threat, no real life consequences. You just unload everything because you can, and that's very much what you get. Versus if you are in a more controlled environment where you're learning on your own. Because at the moment, it's like I don't know how to punch. So there's no point in me fighting someone. So let's learn how to punch. And then we can see what it looks like against someone. Yeah. One thing they really need to fix, because it's really annoying, is the dancing and moving selections with fleet carriers. Othello, what is a skip? Oh. What is a skip? Dumpster. Dumpster? Revco, kickboxing is what I used to do. Nightbot. I'm more like Danielson, but on the beach when he first starts trying to fight and he gets smashed up. That was last week. But yeah, I'm so used to not doing different dialects for English versus American now, because my wife being American, she knows all of the English words that I use now, so that's good. So, did I move my wax? Nah, it's off. But yeah, the wax on, wax off, right, is crap. Someone who does, I also do karate as well. So I used to do karate. I started karate when I was 7. It's absolute crap, it doesn't work. It's not real. Daniel never would have won. Technically that was an illegal kick. You're not supposed to strike the triangle of the face in the competition. You're supposed to not hit the nose, and if you draw blood in most karate tournaments you get disqualified. So actually would have been disqualified. Wing beacon, good shout, we jet. You're jumping a fleet carrier to Colonia. Ever started a job you wish you hadn't? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Kuro, I'm more on the Cobra Kai side of things. Bjorn, am I still doing kata? No, I'm not. I don't have space. I don't have anywhere to do it. I remember them all though. Like, it's weird that you can remember something that you've not done for a while. Philip, Shotokan. Shotokan karate. Yeah. I wish Cobra Kai had been a real answer there. What style? Cobra Kai? If only. But no, I am Shotokan, and unfortunately I said this, I've trained at a couple of different clubs over the years, and I ended up coming back to the club where I first got my black belt. I trained when I was 7, and they were crap. Like, the black belts were crap. They were soft. They when they'd throw a punch or throw a kick, they'd intentionally miss. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like, I was like, oh, you bring dishonor upon me and your family. That's what it's like. So Madison, you're saying that you just jumped into a ring with 112 tons of painite and no pirates showed up. You got hella lucky. Yeah, you did. You did get lucky. Okay. So, FA is off. Yeah, the newer one. Rubbish. It just made no sense. It was like they called him the Karate Kid because they were picking on him about it. Oh yeah, I've got burst lasers now, haven't I? I have... Oh. That's right. FA off, but we're using burst lasers. Correction. Small movements, small, nice and...
Hello there.
Nice and cool. Hooky Bookie, thank you very much for the follow. Too much wrenching of the stick. And that ain't a euphemism. I feel like I'm mainly just boosting all the time. Crash the desktop again. Oh my goodness. They're all efficient, Chris, so I think it should be okay. got him! We got him! We got it!
Lies about us. Take them out.
Where? Where am I? Where am I? Chris, you're saying you want a wing? All right. I'm sick of constantly having. Luridius. No, I'm playing with a Hotus, which is not the best way to do flight assist off, really. The clicking sound you might hear is me firing weapons. We got some good tactile feedback. Oh, Chris using fixed multi-cannons. It's going to put me to shame. Right, now we're a bit warm. I mean, I definitely got him. That time, get paid for my kills. Like I say, for me it's more about scoring hits and doing damage right now. So Weejet, you got put that far back. What the hell is going on? Hey, what is that about? Oh, Yamiks has just sent me a message saying, I hear you be streaming. If you want to one bro, I'm all for it. He's going to be around Shinracha. I'm like, nah, but CG! Yamiks, CG! Someone needs to tell Yamiks to come to the CG if he wants to PvP and open. Besides, I probably wouldn't fight him in this. Fig Jam, you told him where he is. His game. We will see what happens, won't we? Yeah, Yamiks isn't open. I know Yamiks isn't open. Is a trap. I mean, I'm not really bothered. It's just a computer game flying spaceships. Oxy, I'm trying, man. I'm really, really trying. Problem is, I don't really know if I'm hitting that much. But that's kind of the idea, isn't it? Is to get better. It's because I'm doing a lot, Pipco. It's because I'm doing everything at the same time. So it's that one extra thing that causes the issue, I think. Or makes it slightly more difficult. I appreciate the Fig Jam, yeah, it does. So do I, to be fair. Any streamer or YouTuber does. It's what happens. We know this. Scorp says just ram everything. Dude, have you ever tried ramming stuff with FA off? It's hard. Even that's difficult. Nah, Chris, just do synthesis. You'll do fine. It's not just the name. Oh wait, I've got something for this. Yes! Because we've got feedback cascade. Gary, I thought I sent you an invite to the wing. It's a lot more concentration is what I'll say. So I understand why people get super into it. Actually, Vortex was a good shout. I do have it bound. Yeah, I know what you mean about the micro gimbal. There is this little bit of lock-on that you get when you target subsystems. Not very good though. Chris says CG's broken, you can't jump out. Yeah. Instancing. Pipco, I think the muscle memory is there, but the muscle memory is there for a different set of weapons completely, if you know what I mean. So I need to get used to the problem is changing weapons all the time, isn't it? But here's the thing, I'm not gonna go backwards in coming forwards. Like, it's not really an issue. Commander Yefe, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what we're doing. Fixed weapons and FA off. Attempting to improve. It's definitely an attempt.
Nice work, Commander. Keep it up.
We got someone else in the instance. Did they want to join? They're a squadron member, I think. Warja, no! I'm using a HOTUS. Doing FA off. Like that. Is it the same build? Hamper Shrapnel, we are fighting for the Mafia because we believe in freedom from the Empire and we don't like the Empire. Oh, Matt, we are never going to hit that eagle. I can't even pretend. Ali, hey, how you doing? We're struggling to shoot stuff today. Oh god, because normally I use fixed plasmas, but because you've got this, the drift. It's the drift of FA off. That's the problem. So I am hitting stuff. I'm just really not pulling my weight at all. Use that there. Ouija. FA on is pretty easy. I know it does sound like I'm clicking a mouse, but so what I will say. Alright, gonna stop moving for a minute so I don't drift too far away. So the X52 Pro, right? This here is pretty clicky. This is pretty clicky. And that's clicky too. So you get some of that. Then I'm not picking the throttle up. I tried. There's too much stuff on my desk. That's also very clicky because I use it for my lateral and my horizontal thrust. Yes, we clipped it. Ali, it could be the case it's something to do with the squadron chat. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, so I don't know if you're doing it wrong or not. Yeah, Taylor's Ultras vid. Oh my god, the clicking, the firing, the boosting it down into the ground. That also made me feel awful. But yeah, boosting really with the FTL is the only time you feel like you have ultimate control. No, I'm not a keyboard and mouse user. Because I don't want to feel like I'm playing a first-person shooter when I'm flying a spaceship in Elite. I want to feel like I'm flying a spaceship. So it's that little bit of immersion that I like. And don't tell Yamiks that I said it like that either. I am playing a No, I'm playing a flight sim! No, Lynn, no! It's a flight sim! Don't say any different. It's not a first-person shooter until I'm, I've got Odyssey. That's what I'll say. Yeah, Exiler, I know, there are some options, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of don't want to mess around with it too much. For something that I'm attempting to commit to, but not doing a very good job of, you know? I literally just shot all around it. I must admit, I am really exhausting my shoulder here. I'm gonna ache tomorrow. As someone who doesn't do anything, like physically, really, at the moment. Look at the way this guy just spins. His engines must be bad. 3 weeks. No, you still say mastering it though, which sounds better than I'm doing. Yeah, turrets would be easy, wouldn't it? It's and also, I am sick. I can't stress how annoying the that bug is for constantly. Like FA off turns are fine, piece of cake. You say semi FA off, what as in like line my shots up? He says as he can't line his shots up even with FA on. Because, I mean, FA off turns I've been using for a really long time. Like, so that's not a problem. I need one of those... No, it's on my desk and it's okay. Because if I'm just... The convergence... Well, it's not just me who's missing him, which is always nice. This guy! I feel like I've been fighting the same guy for a million years. But yeah, I'm annoyed that it's still a bit of a bug with lots of things that are a bit buggy with fleet carrier still, especially that where it constantly selects a fleet carrier when you're trying to select literally anything else. Oh my god, I've drifted that far out. Shameful. I was chasing this guy in one direction. If in doubt, You know, killing seduce? Is that what we're saying? Now, something I want to check actually. The rewards. Top 75 contributors will have a fully engineered lightweight high cup class 2 seeker rack with thermal cascade put into storage. How did I not spot that? That's good. A free engineered. No, Exile, no way that is that's intentional. Seeker racks though. Oh. A cutter. A cutter. I did want a bigger target, and they don't get much bigger than this. It's shields, though. Oh god, the shields on it. Nice, big, juicy target. My favourite kind of target. Honestly, I thought it would have, Oh. Like, much better. Yeah, Chris, hopefully you saw me doing it. Well, that was someone else that took his power plant out, I think. And he's on 0% hull. Right, we won a battle. Let's go and turn some bloody vouchers in and get our names on the scoreboard. No, Nightbot, that was FA on. It's like, suddenly it's clicked. Often what happens is that if I do FA off for quite a while, I get to this point where I'm like, I start to have some issues with it, I guess. Where you get used to being, oh, I'm an FA on, but no, you're not. You're used to being an FA off, and you get the switch happen. Like if you play a lot of one game where the action key is E, but then there's another game where the action key is F, and that type of thing. You're like, what? So quick thing about the rewards that we get. You will get top 75. Have a fully engineered lightweight and a high capacity with thermal cascade. That's nuts. Just the one? Just the one though. Flippin' Wonderful, hello, how you doing? 5 million credits earned, only 8 contributors so far. Where will I sit in that? Actually. Not bad. Yeah, double engineered. Yep, Chris, you are correct. Quick, let's see where we're up to. But that's going to be interesting. Like, I might actually use them. Vortex, I don't think it will, because you have to turn the bonds in there. But I feel like you need to find out for us and do some research. And the Empire side, you get Nout. Do you really get nothing on the Empire side? That's disappointing. Best kind of research vortex is the one with lasers. I have a friend who actually who is a doctor of solid state laser physics. And he actually makes lasers. And all of his research is but with lasers. The number of times that I would see him and he had shot a hole in his own shirt with a laser. It's good. The thing is, right, I always talk about the whole PvP thing, that I understand why people like it, but I'm just not a huge fan. But yeah, the idea of getting like a special module that you will never get ever again or anywhere is really going to push people towards this side of the community goal, isn't it? Yamiks is probably the Empire's heavy engineer. Of course he is. Yeah, Chris, let's go blow him up. Nice. Is he in a wing? Because I feel like I'm... One of the problems being in a wing, right, when you do a PvP thing, is when you're the YouTuber or the streamer, what happens is you're the one that gets targeted first. So you never get to see what's happening. Chris, why do I get a feeling like this is a stitch up? A proper stitch up. Like, but yeah, you never get to see the end of the fight, and that's always the good bit. So actually, Exiler, you do get sniped quite a bit, but it's not even like it's from the stream. It's because people know your name and they're like, "Oh yeah, this guy, go get him." Like, okay. And there we go. Right, hopefully blue tunnel time. If I can actually get in to hand my... There we go. The first step of avoiding a trap is by knowing of its existence. Second step, spring the trap. Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi, for that totally useless bit of input. So, Chris, you're in the top 10. There were only 8 people that contributed. A minute ago, there was only 8. So... there is that to consider. Okay, let's hand mine in. Right, I need to get rid of I need to get rid of my fighter pilots. Because this person just took a huge chunk. I'm also in the top 10. How about that? Ha! Happy Shrapnel. I didn't land that FA off, no. I can do FA off landings comfortably, but I'm also lazy. Exiler, that is the exact reason why we have the hello there gif Right, let's go open and blind Yamiks. Alright, alright. Are we doing, are we picking up some missions? No wing ones, so forget it. Alright, let's switch over to open. Alright. Bear in mind, this is what Yamiks wants. He messaged me saying that he mentioned about 1v1 me, but see, I thought I was friends with Yamiks, but apparently I'm not. Still in Shin. Is he? Oh, right. £10 on me winning. Me and Chris Wu winning. Kuro, apparently yes we are. I don't... That's what I got about it. So Chris, are you going to come over into open? I mean, you want to put £10 on. All right, let's have a look at the system chat. See if we've got anyone I remember. Anyone's names that ring a bell? Not so much. Oh, Kuro, yeah. So, I guess I will go and do some conflict zone type stuff. In open. Now, in order for me to concentrate, like, I'm going to need to concentrate. Just be ready. Have a look around, see who's in here. Only one person. Chris, you're in open. Are you? Oh, cool. I assume you'll just go hit up a conflict zone whilst we're waiting. Wait, see who turns up.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy, Shrapnel. Thank you very much. I'll do my best, bud. I'll do my best. Because I'm not seeing any contacts. I've only got, like, Chris as my contact. Yep, Exiler, yeah. Oh yeah. Now, let's see if we can talk Yamiks. I'm gonna jump into Yamiks' chat. I should be able to, hopefully. Chris isn't in the beacon. I might do. I don't know. I don't know about harassing Yamiks. I feel like it could go wrong. Oh, he's coming. He's come to the CG. So I'll never hear the end of this. Like, I have to beat him, otherwise I'll never hear the end of it. If I beat him, it will be epic. Yeah. He doesn't use FA off. I'm asking Yamiks how sweary he is today. Stream of Fight Club. Oh. Exiler. All I've got to do is just shoot him, and it should be fine. Cool. He's going to turn it down. He's going to be nice about his language. So.
Oh.
Hey, Yamiks.
Yes, it's bad. Oh, Plater! Well, hello. Greetings to everyone in the Plater's End, and of course those that don't know the voice of the amazing Plater, well, welcome indeed. Or feel free to welcome him, yes.
Hello.
So yeah, I was ranting about the uselessness of the current CGs. Jesus, man.
You think they're useless?
Come on! Either a BGS change if the Empire is supported, which no one cares about. Well, okay, I'm being very obviously me, but I hate BGS, and let's be frank, it doesn't really change enough.
See, now, have you seen that there's a special engineered missile launcher up for grabs?
And the other side, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the other side is the fully engineered, lightweight, which okay, and high capacity seeker missile launcher. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But the experimental effect is stupid. Thermal cascade doesn't work anymore. Well, it basically is that, you know, it raises your heat to 95% and never goes past it. That's the heat meta. Back in the day, if heat meta was still alive, oh yes, this would be a great module. But heat meta is literally broken, or rather, well, they broke it, right? Basically, you can't raise your opponent's heat above 95%. So it's useless.
And there is also the fact that NPCs, for those people that want to use it for NPCs, don't worry about heat either.
Oh, sure.
So there's that.
No, actually, no. The thing is, in the last, what was it? The last LaveCon I was, right? Attending, I was actually talking with the mistress of the minions, or whatever she calls herself. You know, the lead NPC AI programmer for Frontier. Yeah, and I asked, you know, well, do NPCs have infinite ammo, or do they not? Well, do they ignore heat? And you know, that was my assumption back in the day. And she said no. No, they actually do take into account the heat. So apparently.
I mean, I've seen a lot of NPCs permanently SCB in front of me, like over and over again.
Yeah, it might have changed or something.
So I've got to raise an eyebrow at that and be like, really?
Yeah, right. Well, hey, I'm gonna take her at her word, right? Because you know she's making it, and maybe that's a bug, not intended. But
yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then fixing the thing would be a good idea. Just saying.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, you would think. So yeah, heat meta is dead. So that I mean, okay, fine. You're still gonna go for the module, because who's gonna go for the stupid BGS change? You can do it. Well, you technically can't do it. I think you can't do it that easily. But still, eventually, I think you could change it if you bot enough, or bot hard enough, I suppose.
I mean, there aren't any.
When I say bot, I mean legitimately play. So
there are no assets up for grabs as part of the BGS, as part of the war, which is something that I'd normally keep an eye on as a BGS player. Is you kind of look at it and you're like, okay, well, there's nothing on offer for the Empire. So it's like people are kind of being guided towards the engineer anyway, and then you've got the no asset transfer.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, if they offered, let's say, a free courier, okay. I mean, you know, screw it. I'll take it. I'd take it. At least that'd be something to consider, even if it is just 2 million worth of assets.
Or an unlock would be good for people also, I think. For those who don't have the rank, say, here you go, you now have access to the Clipper.
And the
Regardless
free
of rank.
Imperial Eagle. Oh no. Oh no.
Why would someone ever suggest that? Like, no.
Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, no, you're absolutely right that obviously everyone's gonna go for the engineered module because who cares about the VGS chain? It's kind
Um,
of sad. I
I
mean,
mean-
sure, yeah, you can say that you can pick that thing and re-engineer the experimental, sure, and change it to whatever you really want it to be, but
That's assuming we can.
and that's
'Cause it's
that's
got-
still.
And it has two primary effects, which is pretty mental. I think it's not going to make it. It's not going to make it game changing, or it's not going to make it into the meta. But it's an interesting thing that we've never seen before.
Two primary effects. You mean?
Well, it's lightweight, and
Oh, the lightweight and high capacity.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
yeah, so it's unique.
Right.
It's not just a
okay,
here
so
you go.
that
Here's
is
a
unique. Okay, that is unique. Now the question is it a compound grade 5 or is it full grade 5 lightweight and full grade 5 high
Or is
high
it like
capacity?
3 and 2.
If that's the
and-
okay, if that's the case, then yeah, okay, yeah. If you can change the stupid experimental, fucking yeah, yeah, definitely. I'd definitely go for that. And who cares about the BGS? but-
not you, from what I gather.
Definitely not me. But yeah, even the botters probably wouldn't care for this. So. I mean, realistic. Okay, let's then examine what would the imperial government change for the engineer base would bring in. Anyone? Because I'm struggling to think of a single thing that it will change. Except for it's controlled by Imperials. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even checked to see if there's. I don't think there is an additional reward whatsoever. Is there for the? Is it just the BGS change that is the reward? Is this system is now suddenly owned by the Empire? Is that their equivalent of the missile launcher?
Beats me, really. So
It's kind of a.
yeah. Indeed, curious. Indeed. Well, I mean, I don't know. I much rather prefer the. What was the previous CG's reward? I know that one of the power supporting one gave you 5% discount on Imperial ships, and what was the other ones?
We've only had because last week was only a single CG, wasn't it?
So
Yeah.
It was the single one. Okay. Gotcha. This today is a competitive one. Oh well. All right.
It's like, speaking of competitive, I forgot I was in open in a CG, so that's fun.
Oh,
I just
I'm not
completely
seeing
forgot.
a single person thus far.
Completely forgot, and then I'm in a conflict zone, and
Yeah, I'm not seeing a single soul around me. Weird.
Uh,
Well,
I'm currently fighting Commander Octavius, and I'm like, cool, he's in a cutter, and I don't think I've got the punching power to be able to do much about his shields.
what are you manning?
FDL.
Plebeian. But I mean, technically, you should be able to outmaneuver the guy a lot. So
Yeah.
it's not an easy task to do, but it still is possible, I guess. Unless he just decides to, whoopsie daisy, I'm going reverse key, and then you're screwed.
It's alright. I mean, I'd like. Oh. What doesn't help is, of course, it's a conflict zone, so NPCs will also fire seeker missiles at you once your shields are down, which really messes you up because I understand in the PvP environment, you you don't do that. You don't
Well,
use seekers
depends.
as a gentleman's agreement.
God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll disable mine.
Wait, you have seeker missiles and you do
I have
PvP.
seeker missiles and
Oh
railgun.
come on, Yamiks.
Hey! Every time I go in open, I get ganked to hell. So I'm taking any. Well, okay, I'm not taking any possible step to ruin their day because they are ruining mine. But otherwise, I would be taking the damn ship launch fighters. But no, at least I don't have to.
Oh no, my canopy,
still.
my canopy. My canopy and my engines at the same time. Well, that's a rebuy screen.
Woohoo! Interdiction for me as well. And look at that, it's a cutter. What a surprise! What? Okay, no, that is a surprise. Usually Furtherlances try to interdict me. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna run away. I do have a little bit more speed than a cutter, I think.
I say,
Oh wait, no. Technically, no, I don't think I do. Nope, cutter has more speed than me. Never mind.
it would do. Straight line.
Kind of forgot about that. Oopsie.
Commander Octavius, if you're out there, GG. You got me fair and square. Although, I wish I'd noticed that you were there first. That's what I wish. I wasn't paying attention to my radar, and it meant that I was being attacked whilst I was routing a capital ship in a conflict zone. Like, that's fair.
Well, happens, you know. Let's see. Can I normal? I mean, what was that? Damn it. Can I low wake out? I wonder.
Max disrespect.
Oh, the shields are going down. I mean, I got hull, but yeah, good luck with railgun. Shut up the ass. Yeah. Thrusters will definitely like that. Well, anyways, I'll see whether I survive or not. So, once I most likely die, we can do the PvP. I suppose.
Have you docked in system yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Might
Oh,
be.
no.
I might be sent back. I know.
Okay, as long as you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not your
I'm
first
going for
time.
the planet. You know, just All right, let's turn the face. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get smacked in the ass a bit too much.
I'm like, this will definitely prevent me from retaining my spot in the top 10 of the CG. This game blown up. It'll definitely have a negative effect. I'm now in the top 50%, so yes, it definitely has. But now I'm like, I have to be in the top 75 in order to get that reward.
Well, I guess the trickle doodle do worked, kind of. Well, they're still striking my butt a lot. Oh crap! Come on, jump out. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Come on, mighty Python. You can do it. You can get to the starport.
So are you in?
Yamiks will end up in jail. No, I have no whatchamahazards. So no jail for me today. Hopefully.
Are you in Euribia? Are you in the system?
I should be.
Because I thought we were friends in game, but apparently we're not.
Yeah, weird.
Because I thought we were, and I'm sure I've seen you log in before and feel like Yamiks is online. I was like, oh, look, he's
I
online.
think I had your private group or you had my private group. We definitely filmed something together, but well, regardless, you know. Private group is anyways what we're gonna be doing. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't submit. I should fight this one, yes, and I'm winning, kind of. Who am I fighting? Again, another cutter. Cutter that doesn't know how to do shit, it seems. Haha!
If you get blown up by it.
Nope. And interdiction 1, and chain interdiction, fun times. Okay, here we go. Because of course, you know, this is totally not broken and unfair. Totally. No, not at all. Don't mind me. No, not at
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in open in the last for the last CG, and my intention was to gank people.
And yeah, I saw actually a clip of you actually killing someone.
And I felt really bad
I-
after.
I usually do feel bad about killing folks as well, even if they gank me. I mean, I've kind of lost that feeling these days, and I do, if I see a big ship, I usually destroy it because, hey, they knew what they were after. If you come ganking me and you die, well, that's none of my problem. But yeah, I try to leave people alive sometimes. Kind of feel bad too.
It was because my idea was is that I'm going to role play the idea of that I'm against the Imperials having a decadent funeral. I was like, I'm not having that. I don't want that to happen at all, any way, shape, or form. So I am going to destroy anyone who's in a cargo ship that's going to come into the system, and me and everyone else. That was the plan. It was me and everybody else, right, in that system, and all the every single FDL that was in that system, which was every ship. They immediately jumped on anyone that came in. It's like, oh, bud, I'm sorry. Also, I've just been interdicted, and there's no one here.
Also happens sometimes, yeah.
No one here.
Sometimes.
Like, at least the joy of streaming means that no one can accuse you of doing anything shifty about it. It's like,
Oh my.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yeah, my okay, at this point, let's just skip to the inevitability right now. Otherwise we ain't gonna get to fight each other at this point. Just that's it. Let's just skip to the inevitable result here.
I will point out because one of the guys in my chat here says, and you wonder why new players won't touch open. Now, the reason why new players won't touch open is because it has a very bad reputation. The reality of open is not community
It doesn't have
goals.
a bad reputation. It basically has a simple well, it doesn't even need to have a reputation. It just simply is the way it is. So, yeah. I mean, it's a pragmatic approach. Would you rather play in solo where you can accomplish something, or most likely get ganked or killed regardless by an overblown, overrated, over-engineered ship?
Which we are all flying.
Not
So
necessarily.
I mean, mine is engineered to the point of which I can be bothered to.
Oh wait, no,
mainly.
I got sent back to this same system. Okay. So, yeah, I could wait for you.
Okay, so where are you? You're at the station, are you?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to do private group for this?
Sure. Let's see. I'll ask for yours, I think, or if you have already. Let's see.
I'm going to no doubt, I'm going to trigger someone back into the main menu just as they're flying around, trying to catch me. He says he just gets a completely black screen.
Not accepting anyone to my private group. No, my private group is always for filming. Filming alone. No. Or some random events.
Oh,
There we go.
got a couple of people there.
Let's see.
But I was going to say, when it comes to open, in my experience, is that it's fine. It's completely fine. I never have any issues whatsoever, unless I go to a community goals system, or I'm streaming and title my stream, "Hey, I'm in open," or something similar, as you full well understand and have experienced.
See, I take the approach of if this game allows me to do something, it's legit. If developers, however, end up locking it off and basically changing it, it means that they decided against that particular feature or whatnot else, not to be good enough or doesn't fit their vision. Okay, I'll accept that too. And obviously, when developers are saying, this is an exploit, yeah, sure. Such thing as SLF, what is it? The button mashing thing, exploit,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. Sure, yeah, you can say that that's an exploit, but how about you actually do something about it so that it doesn't, actually end up being used, even accidentally, as an exploit, right? A normal person is not gonna go out there and look up. Is this feature that I can do or spam controls or whatnot else? Is that considered bad or good? Is the developers all of a sudden in a good mood or not? It's like playing D&D with a vengeful, sometimes irritable or potentially drunk DM.
Commander Scorpius feels attacked by that. I'm just joking there. But he does DM. I've never played D&D with him. But what is this?
I want to start DMing at least a couple of campaigns.
What?
With a few
I'm even
friends,
getting interdicted by NPCs now. Come on!
Everyone's loving you, man.
Oh, and it's a pirate. You carry anything nice? No. No, I'm not. I'm in an FDL with no cargo space. But yeah, I mean, with the whole the whole kind of like PvP aspect of Elite Dangerous, open is almost your PvP flag, and it's very much the changing how you
It's an excuse.
It's or a reason. Depending
No,
on
the
who
thing
you
is,
are, I mean,
the gankers, especially gankers, I see doing this rather than the PvP folks. Because again, if you actually go and look at the PvP tournaments, they are super organized and super cool, right? And then for as little as I've participated, they are really cool guys. But the gankers just basically say, "You got killed. Well, what do you expect going in open? Going with a full wing of 4." I'm sorry, but yeah, sure, that's an excuse.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly valid, or rather, not great, but still valid. It's still a shitty move, like it or not. And the fact that you're trying to hide behind the obvious thin veil of nonsense, just admit that you like killing people. Because let's be frank, it can be and is fun and funny if it's your thing. Fair enough. But no, you just don't want to own up to it. That's the funniest thing. We have to skirt around the reality, apparently. But fair enough. Whatever. Do what you do. Again, I'm in open usually to just have fun. And if I get ganked, fine. Let's have fun with it too.
Exactly.
So,
it should be fun. I mean, like I knew going into last week, I'm flying it in a combat ship, and I immediately get blown up by Unusual Cupcake. Which was pretty. It's like when another streamer gets you, you're like, you know what? I can't fault you for that because I know that's what you're into and that's what you do. And it's like, cool, it's all right. I mean, and also it was my first time flying an FDL, and today is my second time flying an FDL really because I just skipped it completely. I just didn't bother.
So what was your ship progression?
And my
original ship progression.
So I went to Eagle, then Vulture. Then Python, then the Corvette.
Interesting. A straight jump from a Python to a Corvette. Well, that is something.
Yeah.
Okay. Very curious. Very curious. All right.
And the progression as well. It was. I earned most of my money through doing bounty hunting because that's what I really enjoyed. So
I do.
I did that, and I didn't want to bother upgrading from the Python to anything else because the Anaconda, it was everyone's got the Anaconda, I'm not interested. And then there was like the Corvette's coming out soon, and I was like, well, I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until I can afford a Corvette. And then when I got the Corvette, the only huge weapons that I was comfortable using were gimbaled. So I went for cannons because we didn't have huge multis back then.
Oh no.
So yeah, it was a learning curve. A learning curve on that. But then they released huge multis and I did that.
Cannons are still pretty bad, so folks, don't ever use cannons unless you want to troll people with 4 shells. That's about all I can say.
So yeah, huge multis though, for especially the gimbaled. The immediate firepower when you press the button makes them so much better than larges. I dislike large multi-cannons a lot. But I am in my.
I prefer going with beam lasers there. So,
I was going to say I'm in my private group. I've also added you in there as well, so you should be able to come
Gotcha.
and join.
Switching to private group then.
Where do you want to fight? Do you want to fight in
20 kilometers outside the station usually is the easiest one to do.
Cool.
I hate this stupid private group screen. It's broken anyways. Let's see, where are you? No.
What I dislike is when it's got the it's got your one at the top, but it's not your one at the top at all.
Let's see, where is yours? Button. Okay, give me a moment. Let's see again. Can I read or can I not? I do wonder. What? No. What? Why? I'm not seeing yours, which... People are... Am I being blind or something?
I mean, I definitely accepted you. So, Happy Shrapnel, I'm not still in FA off only mode because I want to stand a chance.
I think... No, I sent you both the request to join mine and the request to join yours. So maybe you just accepted the request to join mine.
No. Hang on. Groups. Pending. No, I haven't. I haven't joined yours.
So
I have now. But you're
okay, we can go with mine then. That's great. That works too.
Okay. Well, I'll get to the station instance because I'm not there yet. Oh, apparently you need to reboot the client in order to see it. That's what Chris Wu says. But then again, Chris Wu is super tricksy, so you never know.
Right. Just to make sure that I don't accidentally nuke you with a seeker missile disabled. There you go. All right. I'm crippling myself here. If I lose, I definitely have that excuse.
Oh, well. Okay. If I lose, my excuse is that I'm not very good. So, that's I got a lot of experience, but not a lot of skills. I actually, you know what? I have no clue. So we'll have to find out.
Let's see. Don't have you in friend list either, so I'm not able to see you. So yeah, accept the friend request and I'll send you a wing invite. So yeah, I don't think we are in the same. Oh wait, I don't think we are at the same station though. Either of
there's your group.
So, or
hang on, what system are you in?
I'm in the Oribeya.
Okay.
You know, the community one, and the closest starport to the star.
So, I have cut...
Flirbla. Oh, God. Who makes these names?
Who does? Wait, why can't I see... What is going on with this? Because I'm in your private group. There you are. That's a wing invite.
Hey, there we go. Wing. Chops. Alright. Alright, Super Cruise it is, and off we go.
This is going to be the whole... I think this is a bit like, you know, when you get like two old farts who decide to have a fight, but it's like a comedy fight, and they're slapping each other, and they're both doing really badly. That's what I've got this feeling this is going to be like.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
It's like, oh, I'll get you. It's like that kind of thing.
Get off my porch, damn it!
I've got Chris Wu telling me that this is a trap.
Oh no!
What, Chris? Is it your trap that you're getting ready to spring? Because
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, there you are. Here we are.
Yeah. Right, so are we from the starport? Let's see.
PAs, Imperial
I'm coming to you,
Hammers.
essentially, so going 20 kilometers away from the starport is usually the easiest thing to do. Actually, how much have you engineered your ship, I wonder?
Fully.
Okay, so that's full grade 5, maxed out on everything.
There's a couple of things that aren't quite fully grade 5, but...
Alright, fair enough. And I can't give you that benefit of not having stuff engineered, but still, even unengineered Ferdlands I mean, okay, it's not going to be as tough, obviously, and then what it does, but it's still a pretty decent match for a fully engineered Python. Now, obviously, depends on what type of pilot you got, but
Yeah.
still. Right, so the usual PvP thing is to
Go so far
pass
back.
and pass,
Yeah.
pass and go. But hold on, first things first, obviously. Jocks,
Remember to make sure
ring.
crime is off.
Crimes are always off on me.
Crimes are also
Unless
off on
I'm
me.
coming out of starport and I'm getting ganked already, and
Oh.
then I turn the crimes on because it's funny to see those babies whine. So yeah, I'm ready. So
Tato, I'm about to fight Yamiks.
yay!
Alright. Zoom and pass, and off we go.
Zoom and pass. Oh guys, I think I'm gonna ram that stupid. Oh god, I almost rammed that stupid underground.
It's coming in to help. It's just coming to help out.
Oh, sure.
Of course, you've got target lock breaker.
Of course I do. That's why you always put the retargeting on your mouse wheel button. Of course, if you're using the wheels.
What shields do you have out of interest?
Biveeves. Always Biveeves. I'm a staunch believer in Biveeves, you see. Gimbaled or...
Fixed. Fully fixed.
Okay, okay.
So target lock breaker doesn't do a huge amount.
Sure, yeah. It's still annoyance.
It is. It is so annoying. I'll
Because
agree
the thing
with
is,
that.
I'm doing literally nothing but the usual stuff. You, however, need to press another button to retarget me. And
Thankfully,
that's why it's OP.
Thankfully, it's just on my thumb.
Yeah, sure.
It's just a thumb button. So, because I'm flying with a HOTUS. Oh shit, that was close. Language, Plato, language. I almost shot the anaconda that was behind you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare.
I usually don't see NPCs this far out, but
I think search and rescue ones often come out. They're like, "What are you up to?" It's like, "Go away, leave me alone. I'm busy."
you're fighting a plasma accelerator, mates. Movement, movement. That's all I'm gonna give you as a hint.
You actually missed with that last one.
Yep. Didn't miss with that one.
No. Oh.
Ah.
See, I left my three plasma accelerators on my carrier because I've been trying to fly flight assist off and fixed at the same time,
Ooh.
which is
Well,
not
okay.
great. I'm not doing a very good job of it, to be honest. Not now.
Well,
Not now.
okay.
I'm not, because if I was, that'd be far more impressive than what I'm doing now.
No, the thing is, when it comes to flight assist off with the HOTAS, I believe it's way easier to fly. Definitely, at least for me, it's
No,
always.
everyone I've been told, everyone that's said to me about flight assist stuff, they're like, "Oh yeah, you need to use relative mouse," and away you go. And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, the thing is, I would love if developers finally introduced, toggleable relative mouse on, because I wish I could press, the flight assist off mode and also toggle the relative mouse at the same time. That would be great. Like, best of both worlds, quite literally. So yeah.
this is me slowly chipping away." at the
Hey, my
fields
shield
there.
ain't big, so
I just need to keep
damn it, I'm blinded.
just need to keep
Stupid star.
keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
What's your hull like? What have you gone for with your hull?
My Python is very, very tough. It's so hard right now.
Oh,
Oh,
turgid.
baby. Oh, how could a Python not be hard seeing a further lands? Oh, yes. The snaky business.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I am eventually going to end up hitting that anaconda because it's like, why haven't you gone away yet? Like, why are you still here?
Hey, what do you think my weapons are doing right now? I mean, okay, well, yours is a bit more instantaneous. Mine is just more accidental. God damn it! Hey.
Yeah, if it's like Q Yamiks SCB in, it's like I've got something for that. Don't worry. And he doesn't have an SCB either.
I'm that kind of a pilot that never flies with the shield banks. I can tell you right away.
So am I, because I forget to use them. So it just takes up power that I could be using for something else.
I see. Yeah, I never liked the shield cell banks personally, so... But yeah, they're extremely efficient and whatnot else, and useful and whatnot else. But what can you do? What can you do? It is what it is. No, wrong buttons! Hate it when I press the wrong button. Okay.
Oh wait, you don't have any module reinforcements, do you?
Oh, I do.
Oh, I didn't see any.
Well, you can't see them, you can't target them, nor...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's... And you used to be able to target the canopy. Can't anymore either. So that's kind of a crappy thing, but oh well, what can you do?
I've got a tip of just go for your life support.
Sure, 7.5 minutes. I think I'll have enough time to devastate later, trust me. My hard Python has it all, yes. It's up to the job. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God.
As I say, squeaky bum time. Yeah, this is the bit where I'm going to get overexcited, and I'm going to lose my cool, and I'm going to kind of like, get overexcited and then make some really simple mistakes.
Oh, probably yes. I wonder, do you have long range? Well, since you're not shooting, no, you don't. The funny thing is, I have biweaves, you don't. So that kind of answers a question of who's gonna get the shields back and who's not.
Yeah, I don't have. I've got prismatics. So.
In fact, you want to see a trick? I'm gonna show you a trick.
What was that?
Cheats.
Okay, well in that case, if I lose, you've just cheated and admitted to it. So.
Yes! Folks, report me.
Oh god, you're such a sketchy.
Yeah.
This is one that Chris Woos told me about it.
Oh yes, I'm very cheaty person. Probably.
I suppose technically, I mean, you did just say that if you can do it in the game, then it must be okay, mustn't it?
Yeah. You should probably notice already some differences on that side.
What, there was much weaker shields?
Yes.
Because you disabled your shield boosters in order to get faster regen.
Exactly. Not really much of a great thing, but in a pinch, it's a pretty nice trick to do.
Yeah, I mean, it bought you some time. It saved you quite a bit of hull damage, really. Bought you some more time to work on mine.
Yep. And them are some beefy shields. If only I was a better pilot, probably would hit you a bit more. Oh
Yeah.
well! Can't do anything about that
I
now.
mean, isn't that always the statement of the "if only I was a better pilot"?
Of course. For me, it's more consistent excuse or even a sentence I used to say quite a bit, and still do indeed.
I think you're definitely a better, better pilot than I am with FA off, and that shows.
Not doing any FA
Oh,
off.
you've got bloody phasing and plasmas, haven't you? Phasing and plasmas.
Yep, that too. And a third lance is certainly not a hull tank like a Python is. So.
I mean, we have got quite a decent hull, but. Hadn't even noticed it. Someone said $50 if I beat you. I'm like, oh great. More pressure. Just what I wanted.
Nope. Oh yeah.
I don't need this kind of pressure.
Now I got the pressure to ruin that. Yes.
You say target modules. The problem is, with me targeting these modules,
Constant target lock breakers.
Target lock breaker is so annoying.
I know. It's so OP. The funny thing is, you're not even getting a negative because of target lock breaker effect. That's the stupidest thing.
And also, saying target his modules when I'm flying fixed, it's not ideal. It's not. It doesn't help me a lot, unfortunately, because you're assuming that I can aim. So I'm kind of hoping that I'm hitting some of your stuff, and oh no! Now the shields are back.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Boy oh boy, is this gonna be fun. One good full volley and there we go.
That's the full volley. I guess we'll switch to offensive mode.
Let's see if you can pilot better and avoid the shots.
God, this is a bloody long fight, isn't it?
Oh, that's more usual stuff. I mean, we're not great pilots at all, or not even good.
But I mean,
so
two
yeah, it usually
good
takes
pilots.
a bit.
Two good pilots fighting, even still, you get long fights.
Depends on what ships, but yeah, this is more or less the average length of a such ship fight, I'd say. Usually a third lance would kill a Python sooner, but it's a question mark as well.
It's a skill thing that comes into it at that point, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that hit, didn't it?
Oh yeah, that definitely hit. That was a nice belly rub right there.
I thought it wouldn't. I thought it wouldn't hit.
Come on. Stop.
No, hammers don't penetrate shields, unfortunately.
Nope. The only thing that penetrates shields is the Targoid launched caustic nonsense, and of course the phasing sequence, which is the only thing.
You got flechette launchers that are.
Oh yeah, of course.
No rams, please.
Come on, don't you like my hard Python? Oh my.
Nope.
Yeah, hard
I do
Python.
not like your
to
hard
boot.
Python at all.
Come here later. I want a boopy.
No boops.
Come on.
Not for you.
Yes.
Is your PP armored, Yamiks?
Oh, very. Oh, it's very.
Are you also monstered as well? Have you monstered your PP?
Slightly, but not a lot.
I mean, have we drifted close to the station?
Kinda.
I'm a little bit kind of. Oh, actually, we're really close to the station.
Well, yeah. What
Well,
can you do?
I guess we'll see what happens,
One of
won't
us
we?
is going to the jail.
Yeah. Hopefully
If not
you.
both of us.
I say hopefully you because you've got the better jump range. Nope. I mean, to be fair, we're on equal hull at the moment, which no, no. Like I'm reasonably happy. I don't mind if I lose at this point, not because normally I'm like I really want to win. I really want to beat people. I'll let you create distance. That's annoying.
Reverski for the win, bleed. How the fuck did that not hit? Oh, come on.
It's because you suck.
Yes, that's a pretty good answer, right? But still.
But yeah, oh, hang on. What's hitting me?
Nothing that I can see. Aside from myself. Of course. Actually, speaking of the station, let me just float a little bit. God damn, your third lens is too fast.
Yeah, I mean, that's why people fly it, right?
Oh yeah, I know. It's still me.
The trash talk's getting real. I mean, I don't really have any trash talk. Not really.
Sure. Plater fly, plebeian ship. There we go.
Yeah, but I'm doing it with
You know what
style.
I am? You know what I am? I'm out of fucking ammo.
You're out of ammo.
God damn it.
I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't sure when. And now you're running away.
Yeah. What do you think I'm doing?
Getting your shields back up to run away.
Oh no.
Synthing,
Yes. Not
which
the
is
first
interrupted
thing
when you
want,
get
but-
shot.
Yes. You should have followed.
I
You
was.
should have followed so much.
I just wasn't following very well. Damn with the synth.
Yeah. It's also very quick too. I mean, okay, on the basic synth, but still.
I'm kind of waiting for I was really hoping my shields would naturally charge back up and like sneakily. Wow, now you're using your rails. What, did you turn up with no rail ammo?
I was thinking, you know, I barely am hitting you, you know, might as well have fun.
Outrageous behaviour.
Oh no, he's using a legit weapon. Oh, watch
He's
out, man.
actually shooting me now. It's not fair. Yamiks is fighting back.
I don't know what you've been watching, but it certainly has been doing that for a little while there.
Oh, that's what you called fighting. That was you fighting back, was it? I thought that was just you having fun and messing around.
Yeah, sure. I wonder who's at 50% now. Oh, I'm sorry, 47.
Honey Thief, thank you very much for the host. How you doing? I'm trying to do PvP now. No! 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 Hang on, wait. Mate, I just GG'd out, and I put my hard points away, which means you've got to stop shooting. 0% club for the win. No!
Finish it! So,
Oh,
15
damn.
bucks, go bye-bye. Hold on, let me teabag your corpse here.
I mean, if
Oh,
anyone
yes.
wants to clip this particular thing, oh wait, just over here where it says you were
That's
killed by
that
Commander
corpse here.
Yamiks, you go for it. Oh,
Yeah.
Not bad though.
yeah.
You didn't wipe the floor with me. It was definitely a misplaced joust that did it. But you got me, so well done.
Oh yeah. Teabagging that. Oh, what were we talking about? Oh, right. Fighting, I guess.
Fighting, yes.
But no, the thing with the further lance is use the lateral thrusts. I was using plasma, basically. You constantly you have to constantly juke and dodge or use the lateral.
Can I stop you there? Can I stop you there? I know what to do. I'm just incompetent.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, there you go. Good.
There we go. Now that's the important bit. It's like I always know what to do. I just can't do it. I'm never really put so much effort into trying to do it, so I have this skill gap, and that's where it is. Panna, no, the other FDL didn't ram me. Yamiks clipped me, but you did cheat Yamiks.
Oh, I didn't clip him. I essentially touched him.
Caressed the hull of the fur deployed.
Oh yes.
Which means tip of the ploid, which does kind of lean itself towards the term penis.
And I was, and the thing is, I didn't even use my seeker missiles too.
No, because otherwise, actually, I do have. Oh, I should let you do it because then you would have been overconfident, and then my point defense would have actually been worth having. Point defense. And actually, Yamiks, considering you use seeker missiles, having a double engineered seeker missile would be really good for you.
Sure. And it's alright.
I will say, no, my PP is monstered and armored because you should always armor your PP, unless you need to overcharge it.
Which I kind of do. So, yeah.
If I was more accurate with have you repaired yet?
Yep.
Damn. I was going to ask you how your modules were because I'm hoping damaged would be the answer.
Nothing started malfunctioning, so not a single one went below 80%.
If only I'd had skills, number one, and number two, completely different weapons.
Actually, no. I'd say that the pulse laser build was enough to take down the shields. You had railguns, so technically you could have gone for the module sniping. And generally speaking, if you had the aim, you would have probably taken at least something down, if nothing else. And I wouldn't say you need a different build. I mean, I can pick up my full phasing further lance with gimbals, and that's gonna Shrek anything.
Yeah, I was thinking phasing
like
would have been
yours,
a smart move.
but it's not very powerful build against I don't know, bigger ships or people who know how to fight. I've tried it multiple times and it doesn't quite work, but oh well. Yeah, there you go.
I just have to say a quick thank you to Exiler and Nightbot. Cheers, guys. Much appreciated. And also, I had a question here about the whether or not hammers are better than normal railguns. Now,
yes,
they
hammers
are,
in fact,
if you hit with all three shots. So
Yes.
it's kind of like a railgun is putting all your eggs in one basket. An Imperial hammer is spreading them out.
There's more damage also in the Imperial hammers. There's I don't think if the effect for the the reverb, not reverb, but forced feedback. There we go. If that's stacked more or not, but
I think
basically
once
there's
hit,
just
that's
more
it.
damage out of it.
Yeah, it does more damage providing you hit with all three shots. So if you hit with all three, brilliant. If you only hit with one, then it's not as good per shot as the railgun. But the railgun...
Oh yeah, and it generates more heat, quite a bit more heat as a matter of fact, so fun time.
It's warmer. So you're having a trade-off. It's a balance between things, which is...
Still not great. I still believe that railguns, yeah, sure, they're powerful and whatnot else, but they're still kind of underpowered, generally speaking, for the negatives that it has. But still, people manage to use and full builds of it and devastate me. But
yeah, they do well. Those who can do well do well. Those who can't obviously need to practice, get good scrubs. That's me.
Yep.
That's me. That was a good fight, Yamiks. I actually enjoyed that.
Been a while since I've won anything, so I'll
I'm-
take that.
I mean, I'm glad that I helped you, even though you cheated. I am glad that it wasn't cheating.
Oh, I
it
cheated,
wasn't
yeah,
a
sure,
cheat,
sure.
though, was it?
Those that don't know, I turned off a couple of shield boosters to get the shield back faster and tanked a little bit more damage there. And
Pipco here in chat says Rails underrated, underpowered. What? I think that's very much due to their raw
underrated,
destructive
yes.
power in reality.
Underpowered depends on what take you. I mean, in PvP, they're not exactly, because, you know, if you use them smartly, and they're more utilitarian weapon. But against NPCs, Rails, why bother? So yeah, PV and basically Rails are not for PV. That's my conclusion, generally speaking. So yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, PvE. Yeah, I've not had a great experience with them whatsoever. I've not done very well because basically NPCs don't care about certain things. But that's the way it is.
Arguably. Arguably.
Yeah. Anecdotal evidence suggests.
Yeah, indeed.
And everything said should be taken with a pinch of salt. Or a big jug of it, maybe. Tiger King suggested you should duel Chris Wu, but we know what that's like. We all know what that's like doing that.
Yeah.
Now I'm jumping back over into my private group to carry on with the CG and try and get myself into the a decent spot for the to get the reward, because I have to be in the top 75% or more.
I'm not sure if I'm even gonna bother, but yeah.
But the weapon's aimed exactly for you.
I got my cheaty missile, and I'm happy. So
I will point out,
We'll see.
I might have joked that Yamiks was cheating, but he wasn't. It's a legit tactic to power things down in order to reboot and get your shields back up. So
there's
perfectly
rebooting.
fine.
There's also reducing heat. There's on top of that, there's getting shields back, and of course priorities, generally speaking, are a big thing if you're fighting PvP, tournaments and what else. Because you're gonna lose some things. The question is, how much of it is gonna be lost on the? Well, let's say your power plant gets malfunction. Yeah, somebody is using a malfunctioning build, right? Essentially, once the power plant is malfunctioning, 50% of your power is just given, right? All the other 50 is taken away, right? So that down powers half of your systems probably.
Oh, I should have used the Scramble Spectrum. I've got a Scramble Spectrum burst laser somewhere. I should have used that. It's all the stuff from I should have paid attention. Nah. Oh, I should have thought about this. Me and Chris, we were totally planning to gank you. So, and then it's like, no, let's go in private group. And it's like, no, my secret weapon that was Chris Wu. Launch him out of a hard point at you. That was the plan.
Sure. Take a weapon.
Yeah. Secret
I'll beat you bloody with it. Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, Max, I'm going to leave you to it, mate. That was great fun.
I'll leave you too then. So, hello there, Platers, viewers, and then yes, indeed, those of you that know Plater, go check his content out. He sometimes makes non-elitist content.
Well, I can't make it all the time, Yamiks. Otherwise, it wouldn't be elitist.
I see.
An elitist would know that, and you obviously aren't one.
Okay, fair enough. But no, he makes pretty nice videos from time to time when he has the time as well. So yeah,
Right,
do
thank
check
you.
him out. Actually, no, we can plug also the collab we did. For fuck's sakes, Beluga review on my channel at least.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
That was because the Beluga is such a meme ship. You can really just go for it, can't you?
Yeah,
So
it was fun. So
good one.
there you go. Right, well, I'm heading out then.
All right, I'll catch you later, mate.
Peace. Alrighty then.
Bye.
Hello there.
Well, thank you for the follows, guys. Lobo and friggin' Frey. I think I missed some things in there as well. I'm really sorry if I did. What we're going to do is we are going to go and take part in the actual CG, get some conflict zone victories under our belts so that we can get in there. Because let's face it, everyone's going to be doing this CG. I'm still in the top 50%, so we've got some work to do. Big Temps, thank you very much for the follow, or welcome aboard. So yeah, I think we'll do another run. I am in my private group, so if people want to wing, then come get involved. Commander Terakov, thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Gypsy. Oh my god. Right. Well done. Well done. But no, considering it's a stream, I didn't know that the community goal was going to go live as soon as I did. I didn't know what we'd be up to, but it's good fun. Definitely good fun streams there. I'm enjoying it, which is the important bit. Oh, if I haven't mentioned it as well, if you haven't already and you do fancy it, please hit the like button on YouTube. I would appreciate it. It's an important way for YouTube to know that you enjoy the content. It also means that you get presented similar stuff. So think about it. It doesn't cost anything. That's true. Excuse my watery eye. And obviously if you're watching on Twitch, if you haven't followed on Twitch as well, please feel free to as well. I'm streaming a lot more regularly now. We're doing 3 times a week, sometimes 4. So we are going to be having a content creators roundtable, or the Super Friendos roundtable stream on Saturday, which should be good fun. We're going to be talking about the dev diary, what we found from it, what we liked, what we didn't like, what questions we're going to have, and all that kind of stuff. So I am quite looking forward to that. It should be a good one. So as usual, we'll be joined by Down to Earth Astronomy, Kaizen, Wotherspoon, Alec Turner. We're not joined by the Burrs, the Burr Pit, this week because they have another engagement as part of their community stuff. So yeah, we've got some interesting things, and that's going to be at 3 PM BST. Enfuse Gaming, normally they go at, what is it, 7 PM BST? I think that is 6 PM UTC. Oh, so like 30 minutes ish. Hey Baze, how you doing, mate? I PvP'd Yamiks, Baze, but he won, which hurts, but not that badly. Like, it was fun. He won. He rammed me a bit. I didn't have the right loadout. Didn't help either. I brought some of the wrong weapons along. That's my problem. If I just brought one of the burst laces with he was flying a Python. He was flying a Python alien hunter. But yeah, you should. He's I mean, the thing is, he's running a bit of a whole tank Python with bi-weave shields, so he's a bit of a tough cookie to take out. Oh, that is definitely a leap of shame. But Bays, I think Cytos are good. They have a very specific use case scenario, but they are excellent at that. I think being a more competent pilot than oh, Kuro, mate, it's bad news. It's bad news, Kuro. I don't think we should talk about it. It wasn't me. Exiler, you're more than welcome, bud. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Also, Yamiks claimed that he cheated. We're just going to get that in there. He didn't technically cheat, but he said that he did, which means he did. And yeah, Kuro, KOS. If ever we see Yamiks in employed space, we wipe him out. and that's with impunity. Like, do it. Crush him. Like, clash him. We're talking. Obviously, what I'm looking forward to is we're getting the launch of Star Wars Squadrons as well. Should ask Yamiks about that, really. That seems like the kind of thing that he would slag off. So. Now, oh, I don't want system chat. But yeah, should have gone for I'm genuinely excited for it, and the fact that I've not had to pay £60 for a Star Wars game is quite nice. Because don't get me wrong, Fallen Order was brilliant, but I resented how much I had to pay for it. But hey, Infused, mate, that's the way it's going to go. If you're going to leave the bubble, you've got to be prepared to have that kind of fun tax. I'm in an FDL, I shouldn't be this close. It's not a good build, for clarity. It's practicing with fixed weapons. That's what it's about. It's like, had I gone with Scramble Spectrum, I would have definitely done it. Van, so you're saying you're not sure? No, Alien Hunter is part of the CG. Part of the community goal, where the Empire are invading Eurybia. Because of Liz Ryder being apparently responsible for making, or them accusing her of being responsible for the destructive weapons that were used against the Imperial stations, which is questionable. We find the Spec Ops. Ugh. No, we're not. No, they're not liberating for the Mafia. Yeah, but it is very weighted because of the rewards. The rewards are very, very pushed towards. Very much pushed towards the Mafia, because of all things to give, the reward is pretty good. No, I mean it's just better than not getting it, is what I mean. When I say it's good, it's just better than not getting it. You know? I'm never going to use it. Yeah, the Empire versus an engineer. I think people are going to be siding on the engineer, because the engineer is actually a character, versus the Empire, which is a faction. Wait, did that just... They did! I didn't realise they had tech broker weapons. Yeah, I didn't realise Spec Ops did. I've honestly never been hit by that before. Oh, he's running away. Behave. Johnny, yeah, so the weapon is new. Well, the weapon is a reward. Getting a weapon reward like this is new. Getting something in your inventory is new. Not been done before. Yeah, Vortex, me neither. So, what you do is you'll get a fully engineered, lightweight, and high capacity Class 2 Siggy missile rack with thermal cascade. and that'll go into storage. So I'm going to assume that will give you a oh, repair limpet. Oh, I didn't need it. What there was a repair? I didn't need a repair limpet. But yeah, I'm practicing trying to get better. I'm going to practice better with fixed weapons, I think, first. So noisy. Yeah, unique. The thing is, if you don't want them, it's still free? You know? Oh, Gypsy! What a bad time to fly directly in front of me, me firing. But yeah, I need more module storage. I'm gonna start my campaign for it. Who doesn't need more module storage? I need it. I literally need it doubled. There's actually a lot of Spec Ops, but we're not getting paid for Spec Ops, are we? So, oh no, we are. But there's no, not for a mission, which I haven't picked up, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Actually, one thing I will say, what really messed me up for my fight against Yamiks was that I let him synth ammo. I let him synth PA ammo, and otherwise I would have had him. Like, schoolboy error. Schoolboy error. Hunter, it's Seeker Missile. Size 2 Seeker Missile. It could be a bit like another advanced multi-cannon type thing. But at least it's free. And you only get one, which is unfortunate. But it's the first. The important thing. Right, the important thing to look at this is not that it is the new weapon and the missile launcher that is good. It's the fact this is the first time that we have had a reward of this type. And that is the change in things. Like, that's the change. So that's the important bit. If you know what I mean. It's that we're getting something unique that we have never had before as a community goal reward. And this could be the start of anything. You know, what happens if you end up with a pulse laser that has is like, I don't know, efficient combined with something else. I can't think off the top of my head what it'd be. Or, you know, that type of thing. That is where things start to change. Or a plasma accelerator, which could be long range and efficient at the same time. You know, that's a potentially game changing weapon. It was. I mean, the only thing about bridging the gap is that it wasn't unique that we got. We got to choose the weapons. We got to choose the reward. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean. It's like Othello. Yeah, I was. Also killed by the fact that I didn't chase after him when I should have done. And that left him able to synth ammo. Otherwise I would have had him. I just would have had him. That was it. That was the one moment that things went badly wrong, I'd say. Yeah. Because bridging the gap was slightly different. But then you could get the one and then you could engineer them, and it's nothing that's uniquely given. You know what I mean? It's similar. I'm not saying it's completely different, but it's different enough. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. That's why we keep you around. Yeah. So I think it's it's positive. This is positive for so many different reasons. It may not be the reward that you would necessarily use, but what it is the beginning of something. And they have said that this will be unique unlocks, and we'll get stuff like that. And I'm happy with it. The idea. The Imperials have rewarded. It's a BGS flip, I think. The Imperials take control of the system, which doesn't necessarily make sense from a BGS point of view. Am I even shooting at this thing's useful modules? No. Yeah. It's not a great... I think it is heavily weighted. But yeah. Whilst it may not... I mean... The reward is likely come up with by someone that doesn't necessarily... I'm so sorry if someone's watching and you're offended by this. Don't know what people want with regards to weaponry. But that's okay, because I wouldn't know what everyone wants either. Yeah, Alien Hunter, you can't have lightweight and high cap at the same time, can you? I'm feeling like this is going to be a tough CG to stay in the top 4, because it's only the top 75% that get it. So...
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
Vortex. Oh, no one wants that. And bear in mind, it can't be a completely like meta-changing weapon, because if it is, not everyone's going to take part in this community goal, so not everyone's going to know that it's available, and then you'll have a group of people who will be coming in after the community goal who start playing, and they don't actually get to be involved, you know, and won't be able to have them, and that would be rubbish. That would be unfair, and a poor choice. Also, I mean, you can take part in both community goals, nothing's stopping you. Only one will win, of course. Who's that? Squadron member. Spike K. Get in the wing. And honestly, with you ask a if you ask PvPers what they want for weapons, it'll be a very different answer to what PvEers would want, because they're completely different. But you never know. We might finally get size 4 rails out of this. Could you imagine? Unlikely.
Victory's close. I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
But you never know.
Nicely done, Commander.
Now, here's the thing. There are quite a few questions from the dev diary. Size 4 APAs. Oh, Vortex Tone. I'd love it. got some answers about some questions from the. Oh, why the hell have we selected that again? I mean, when you say middle ground, they just ask a selection of people instead. See where the overlap is, go for it. Who wants to know some more information about the dev diary and some questions for it? Such as, there will be 3 base suit types, which are geared / balanced towards different activities. These suits will be upgradable through various means. Also, okay, right, you know how we're going to be having Apex Interstellar Transport? I'm taking advantage of the fact I'm streaming this, because I won't necessarily have time to make a video on it tonight. So, if I order a transport, what am I going to be travelling in? There are no ship interiors at launch. I presume we won't just telepresence or teleport to the destination. That would break immersion, so what might happen? The answer is, you'll have a seat on the bridge similar to multi-crew experiences today. There's way too many of this for me to read out now. Am I just not getting any credits for these kills? Oh, we've got someone else in here who's not in the wing. Weejet. Oh, you're already in a wing. Baze, this is confirmed stuff direct from FDev. Direct from FDev. I asked them many questions. Many questions. And we have some answers. So that's cool. That's good. We've got lots of questions, lots of answers. So one moment, please. What happens if you miss your bus? Tough, I guess, Vortex. Oh, actually, here's the start of them. Additional ground ports we can walk through. Will we only be able to walk through the new atmospheric planets, or should we expect existing non-atmospheric planets, ground bases and structures to be upgraded? Odyssey will allow foot exploration on planets without atmospheres, those landable in horizons. Ground ports found on these will be upgraded. Will we be able to see other people moving around the surface? Yes, you'll be able to see and interact and fight with other players. I'm hoping that means, like, you know, like, yeah, we got people on the surface. But yeah, Dav's hope will change. Dav zebra crossing. Okay, so with the addition of Apex Interstellar, could a player play the game entirely on foot and never board a ship of their own, and just play the game as a non-flight sim? Yes, absolutely. Players can play the game without ever flying their ship, but will of course be areas of the galaxy those players won't be able to reach. In the beginning, you mentioned various suits, just to be 100% sure. If I pick a mining suit, I'm not locked to that. The suit is something you choose to wear on something you are bound to. Odyssey players can change between suits, but most will have a favourite they upgrade to its full potential. Playing chicken at Dav's. So we know about the... so station travel won't be instant on Apex. Taking a journey, so we don't know what the exact time is yet on that. Will credit still be the encompassing economy? There'll be other valuable items for question and trade. More on this later. Whoa. Interesting. Alien Hunter, the game's changing. It's evolving, isn't it? That's what that is. That's interesting. What else we got? Oh, here you go. What other goods will stores offer? This is interesting, right? Pioneer Supplies. We generate outfitters for weapons, spacesuits, and related consumables into Astra, a shipyard where players can preview and purchase starships. Frontline Solutions is a mercenary outfit, which will allow players to explore combat scenarios without necessarily aligning any other given faction the game would. It's interesting. Infused Gaming, I'm reading this because I just provided the answers by the community team at Frontier. Chances are this will all be spoken about during the stream in 3 minutes. Apex into the transport taxi service, Vista Genomics, exobiology, yep. Black market as well. Interesting. They'll be talking about frontline solutions on stream, which is just going to be in a moment, which I'll be rounding my stream up now too. Do you envision there being long walks from one area to the next? Social hubs will be built for efficiency, with quest givers and vendors positioned in roughly the same location. There will be elevators that move commanders around the station. Concept art can be seen in the diary. Yes, they are. Will missions be obtainable from landing pads as well as terminals? Yes, they're not taking that away. Will there be a significant major player hubs, in the sense capital city systems that stand out from the rest? Nothing to share. What type of stations include interiors? Coriolis, Orbis, mining outposts, trade depots? It will only be first person. And NPC interactions will use a mixture of text and acted voiceover. Interesting. I will do something a bit more padded about this soon. Probably tomorrow. You'll get a full update on all of that. All those answers, clarity, in a non-rushed through format. But we will talk about that then. But I am going to call time for the stream there, guys. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. I genuinely appreciate you guys from all joining in. And oh yeah, encourage you to hit the like button on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and we are also going to go and raid some as well. Don't forget, you can come and join the Discord if you want. Link has gone into chat. Same time, if you want to join my squadron, you are more than welcome to also. We've got lots of stuff that we need to be doing. Now, for raiding someone, who shall we pick? Having a quick look, one moment please. I'm going to pick that 90s kid. I haven't seen him stream for ages, but he's always very nice to me. So we'll go and drop a raid on him. Yeah, I'm not going to raid FDev. I don't need help. No way, Vortex. So we're going to go drop a raid there. So do say hello when you get there, guys. But okay, well, once again, I want to say thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.